You're in the middle of explaining yourself, not yelling, not fighting, just trying to get the words out, trying to say what you mean clearly and calmly, and then it happens. Your voice cracks, your throat tightens, your eyes start burning, and before you can stop it, there are tears rolling down your face. You're not even sad. You're not falling apart. You're just trying to talk, but now they're looking at you differently. Now they think you're being dramatic. Now the whole conversation has shifted from what you were saying to why. You're crying, and you're standing there, frustrated, embarrassed, wishing your body would just let you speak without betraying you. You've tried to control it, tried to breathe through it, tried to hold it back, but it doesn't listen. The tears come anyway, like your emotions have a mind of their own. And the worst part? People think you're weak. They think you're manipulating. They think you can't handle a simple conversation. But that's not what's happening at all. Something in you is wired differently, and tonight I'm going to explain exactly what it is. If you've ever cried when you weren't even sad, if you've ever had your body betray you in the middle of a conversation, if you've ever wished you could just speak without your emotions flooding in, stay with me. This is going to make so much sense. Kindly subscribe to Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior is explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives finally come to light. Let's continue. Before we dive in, drop your country in the comments and one word that describes how it feels when this happens to you. Just one word. Let me see where you're watching from. Let me tell you what's actually happening inside you. There's something psychologists call emotional hypersensitivity. And if you're someone who cries during arguments or emotionally charged moments, even when you're not truly upset, this might be the reason. Your nervous system is wired to respond more intensely than most people's. Not because you're weak, not because you're broken, but because your system picks up on things others don't even notice. Tone of voice, body language, the weight of a moment, the energy in a room. While other people hear words, you feel the entire atmosphere, and your body responds before your brain can catch up. That's why the tears come even when you're calm inside. Your nervous system isn't waiting for permission. It's reacting in real time to signals you're not even consciously aware of. Let me explain what this looks like. You're having a conversation, maybe a disagreement, maybe just something that matters to you. You're not angry, you're not devastated, you just want to be understood. But as you start speaking, your voice begins to shake, your chest gets tight, your eyes fill up, and you're thinking, no, not now. Please not now. But it's already happening. The tears fall while you're still speaking clearly, still making sense, still completely coherent. You're not falling apart. Your body just couldn't hold the emotion in, and now everyone's focused on the tears instead of what you were trying to say. Have you experienced this? That moment when your body starts crying but your mind is completely fine. Like there are two versions of you in the same moment? Tell me in the comments. I know this feeling too well. But here's where it gets deeper. This sensitivity doesn't just show up during big moments. It shows up after them too. A small disagreement happens. Everyone moves on, but you're still thinking about it hours later, sometimes days, replaying what was said, analyzing every word, wondering if they're upset with you, wondering if you said something wrong, wondering if everything is actually okay. Your mind holds on to things that other people's minds let go of immediately. This isn't overthinking. This is how your system processes emotional information. Most people process quickly and move on. Your system processes slowly and deeply. Both are valid, but only one of them keeps you up at night. And this is the moment most people start believing something is wrong with them. You've probably been told your whole life that you're too sensitive, too emotional, too much. You've watched other people handle the same situations without breaking, and you've wondered, why can't I be like that? Why do I feel everything so deeply? But here's what nobody told you. Emotional hypersensitivity often comes with something valuable: high empathy. You don't just feel your own emotions intensely. You feel other people's emotions too. When someone's hurting, you feel it in your own body. When someone's angry, even if they're hiding it, you sense it. When something's off in a room, you know before anyone says anything. This is a gift, a rare one, but it comes at a cost. You absorb everything, and your nervous system doesn't have an off switch. Let me tell you why this happens. For many people, emotional hypersensitivity develops early, often in childhood. Maybe you grew up in an environment where you had to read the room to stay safe, where the mood could shift without warning, where you learned to track other people's emotions just to survive. Your nervous system became hyper-alert, always scanning, always sensing, always prepared for the next shift. And that wiring stayed with you. Now you're an adult. The danger is gone, but your system still operates like it's on high alert. Every conversation feels slightly risky. Every disagreement feels slightly threatening. Every emotional moment floods your system before you can prepare. You're not overreacting. You're responding with a nervous system that was trained to feel everything deeply. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Society doesn't reward sensitivity. It punishes it. You've been told to toughen up, to stop being so emotional, to get thicker skin. People have used your tears against you, dismissed you, made you feel like your emotions are a problem to be fixed. And so you've tried to shut it down, tried to be less, tried to feel less. But you can't rewire your nervous system through shame. All that does is make you feel broken for being exactly who you are. Let me tell you what's actually true. Sensitive people are not weak. They're often the strongest people in the room. Think about it. You feel everything more intensely than most people. Every disappointment hits harder. Every rejection cuts deeper. Every unkind word lands heavier. And yet you're still here, still functioning, still trying. That's not weakness. That's endurance. You've been carrying a heavier emotional load your entire life, and you've kept going anyway. That's strength. Even if it doesn't look like what the world calls strength. So what do you do with this wiring? You stop fighting it, and you start working with it. First, understand that this is biology, not failure. Your nervous system is doing what it was designed to do, responding to emotional signals quickly and intensely. You can't shame yourself into having a different nervous system, but you can learn to regulate it. Second, give yourself permission to pause before responding. When you feel the tears rising, you don't have to push through immediately. You can say, I need a moment. I want to respond, but I need a second. That pause gives your nervous system time to settle, and it keeps the conversation focused on what matters. Third, stop apologizing for your tears. Crying isn't weakness. Crying is release. When you apologize for crying, you're telling yourself and others that your emotions are a problem. They're not. They're information. They're communication. They're part of how you process the world. Fourth, protect your processing time. If small disagreements sit with you for hours, you need space after. Emotional conversations, not to ruminate, but to process. Journal, walk, breathe. Do whatever helps you move the emotion through your body instead of letting it circle in your mind. Fifth, surround yourself with people who don't weaponize your sensitivity. Some people see tears and soften. Other people see tears and attack. Pay attention to who does what, and protect yourself accordingly. You're not too much for the right people. You're only too much for people who don't have the capacity to hold what you carry. So let me take you back to where we started. You're in the middle of a conversation. Your voice cracks. Your eyes fill up. The tears come. But now you understand what's happening. Your nervous system is wired for depth, for sensitivity, for feeling things most people miss. That's not a flaw. That's not weakness. That's not something to fix. That's just you. And the right people will never make you feel ashamed of it. If this video finally put Words to something you've felt your whole life. Subscribe to this channel right now. This is what we do here. Explain the parts of you that nobody else talks about. The patterns, the behaviors, the things you thought made you broken but actually make you human. Hit that like button if you've ever cried while trying to explain yourself. Just trying to speak. Share this with someone who's been called too sensitive their whole life. Someone who needs to hear that they're not too much. They're just wired for depth. Drop a comment and tell me, when does this happen most for you? Arguments? Hard conversations? Moments where you just want to be understood? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next one. And remember this, your tears don't mean you're weak. They mean you feel things at a frequency most people can't even hear. That's not a burden. That's a gift, even when it doesn't feel like one. This is Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior is explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives finally come to light. Kindly subscribe to Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior is explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives finally come to light.